Now with another disturbing truth. Now, when I came out back in the days, I told you I was going to go after the main source of the deception, which is Hollywood and the mainstream. Because that's what they use. You understand? They're using these airwaves to get through to the masses. It's like a brainwash spreading through the air. And this is what they even use the social medias for. This is how they capture the peoples and keep them in a box. That's why we give it a bam. Now, I'm going to get into something right here. I'm going to show you some things. I already break down the Puff Daddy with this Cassie character right here that's charging him for rape. We already talk about that, the one that sue him. They said they settled the supposed case. That mean Puff Daddy supposed to pay off this one right here. But it's all a hoax in a system where they implement in New York, where they tell the females to come out and, come out and tell you if somebody raped them back in the days. Even if it's long time past statute of limitation, they say you can call out the man, but it's a damn agenda they have for the people, not for these sodomites. But because you know them, it's easy for them to put the agenda out there in the spotlight using these sodomites. So because they passed that law in New York, just for a little bit, I guess they put it out long enough for the peoples to call out the other peoples. You understand that? The female to call out the male, but they use the Puff Daddy for that agenda. That's all. You have to understand, just like the Me Too, it's actually for you. Pay attention here as I give this the bam.
It was a stunning lawsuit against hip-hop icon Sean Diddy Combs.
But stunning lawsuit. It's a setup from the mainstream and the government people. This is how they implement shit on you, using these puppets that they already sold to you. Listen.
During headlines earlier this month.
Now the allegations against Sean Diddy Combs, the rapper and music mogul, is accused of sexual assault.
His former girlfriend, R&B singer Cassie, demanding $30 million over...
30 million right on the money. Just according, people. That's what they're doing, fake shit. And I already told you, this don't sound nowhere close to being true. That's why you should never take it. Suppose they be running around with Puff Daddy, this sodomite right here, running around with the punks, with the punk Hollywood character right there, Puff Daddy, and then they tell you that he was holding her hostage, beating her and bringing people to having sex with her, all of these dumb shit they want to bring to the public. They know it's a hoax, like I said, to bring our agenda forth. This is what they do.
Allegations of rape, abuse,
Look at
even
this.
sex trafficking.
When the headlines came out about Diddy, just the amount of information and detail and allegations were jaw-dropping, to say the least.
Cassie, Sean on the right.
Look at this right here,
was just
people.
one.
How could you hold somebody hostage and bring them out in the public? That makes no sense. Just like they try to tell you what they call human trafficking is not real, people. The human trafficking that they sold to you is not real. Remember these rappers, these same rappers right here that you're looking at, supposedly Puff Daddy them, always tell you they're pimps. Remember this. And then the government actually called pimping, that they call it human trafficking. So you have to remember that. You notice the rappers stopped saying that they're pimps. That's what they were selling you the whole time during the 90s and early 2000s. Then when the regular people pick it up now, because these people is influencers, what they tell you and what they talk about, that's what the people really into. So yes, they take up this pimping supposedly, and then the government start charging them for human trafficking. It was a stage, a planned shit by these government people to use the rappers, the puppet, to sell that shit to you. Just like they do with the alcohol, with the same Puff Daddy, with the Ciroc. You don't understand. It's a government puppet. Pay attention.
An avalanche of lawsuits.
Pay attention. You see this one, the Jamie Foxx, he's also called out in the lawsuit. Look at his hand sign, people. He show you the pyramid. Yes, it's a government puppet. They run nothing but operation on you. 100% in.
High-profile men.
Take a look, and even this supposed mayor in New York right there. You see that, people? And guess what? Anybody that you see is a mayor in New York. Now, they have a lot of states that you could say, they put puppets there because it's a main city that they have to have their big agenda in. You see New York, you know this New York? They're the one who give it the vaccination mandatory and everything. You don't get it, people. You have to understand, New York is a part of the destruction of the Babylon system in America, pay attention right here. So if you are mayor in a country, in a city like New York, yes, you are a part of the world stage. So this character right here show you in a nutshell. Remember, the person before him was called out. You have to remember that they are all fake, and the dumb masses right here.
New York State's groundbreaking
Take a look at
sexual
this
assault
sodomite.
statute. Combs settling out of court the very next
Listen,
day. His
yes,
legal
and there's
team.
a reason why they tell you he settled out of court, meaning he paid them the money. You have to understand, he gonna trigger down to the public. You have to understand, do you aware of almost the amount of people, I should say, do you aware of almost thousands and thousands of people they say come out, and regular people, we're talking about regular people coming out, and people in New York because of this law they passed. Show you Puff Daddy first. That means you know that it's not new, or it won't be foreign to you again.
Later saying in a statement to ABC News, Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims.
Yes, but why didn't that come from Puff Daddy? Why it gotta come from some people that are around him? You don't get it, people. They are puppets. 100% puppets on the world stage. They can't even talk for themselves, people. Listen, a situation like this, he can't say nothing. People's around him is the one that talking, making statement to the news. That makes sense?
He is happy they got to a mutual settlement
of
and
course.
wishes Ms. Ventura the best.
This is not an admission of guilt. This could just be
Listen.
the cost of doing business. That he wants to settle.
You have to understand, people, is because they wanted to trickle down to you. As you could see the number 9 coding right there behind the Puff Daddy. I already told you the government people make him with those remix music. Remember, the music belonged to the industry, not to the supposed artists. So when you hear Puff Daddy remix these songs, every music that he ever do, every music that they tell you Puff Daddy produce, actually a music that was already made. How could you come a billionaire of people's songs? You can't remix people's songs in the music industry supposedly. It's called copyright. And you hear the fuss that they make over the supposedly Marvin Gaye with supposedly somebody do a song and it sound like it. I think it was Robert Thicke or one of them. But it's just bullshit. They're trying to, divert your mind from understanding that the government control the music. There's no way Puff Daddy could remix those music and become a billionaire. As a matter of fact, he have no rights to those music, but it's the government people want to put him on, and then they can give you these agenda right here with him.
Move on, even though these allegations are false.
All bullshit.
Or
Whole thing.
they're true. And he doesn't want to go through the discovery process, and so it's better to settle.
All bullshit, and they show you him right here. Every time they get a chance to show you he's actually a producer. What a dumb shit. When it's AI create the music, people, that's why it sound like the music that was already out. Do you understand what they show you now with the Chat GPT and them things? Yes, you can go ahead and do it. With your instrument, with your device, you can actually create those beats off another beat. You're gonna make it sound different and a little bit similar, because similarity is what they want. Do you understand? Familiarity. So whenever you feel like you understand or you know something or you hear something you know, yes, it make you more familiar with it and you will love it or go for it. That's why they give Puff Daddy those music that are already known. You have to understand and pretend like he's a supposed producer. All of that shit come from AI, 100%. Just like they make those artists. All AI is the music industry.
Than to go through the loss, not only financially, but also in the court of public opinion.
And as the deadline for New York's adult survivors law was set to...
Adult surviving law. New York bring that shit up to the table, temporary, so people can call out other people for rape. Is that a joke, people? Yes, it is. If you gotta put a law on the table for people to come out to say they got raped, nobody got raped. Do you understand that? And you're settling in lawsuit, money. It's all about money, supposedly. They're not gonna get justice as far as somebody go to jail for it. It's just about money. What a dumb shit for the masses.
Expire.
Listen.
2 other women suing Combs.
Listen, 2 more other women come out again. That's what they're telling you. You understand that the whole thing is a hoax to bring the agenda to the masses. right there.
Suing actor Jamie Foxx,
Listen.
Guns N' Roses frontman Axl Rose, former New York Governor
Listen.
Andrew Cuomo,
There
and
you go, people. Governor, right there, or the mayor. Yes, he was the mayor. And remember this one right here. He's a Cuomo character on CNN. Played two roles. Play Andrew Cuomo and this one right here also. And there go the new mayor. He's also on the list. I told you these are the ones they use to push the agenda. All famous faces. Do you understand that? Anybody on the world stage in New York, but you're a mayor, mayor, governor, or whatever, you're gonna find out it's a puppet. So pay attention. These are the ones who got called out before the date expire at the supposed survivor.
New York City Mayor Eric Adams, all accused of sexual abuse from incidents years prior.
Hear that? Look at him, people. He's a faker.
Not true.
Wow.
You know, I would never do anything to harm anyone.
All the men denying.
This is how they're gonna do it. Of course, they're gonna deny it. Like I say, public shame for them, agenda for you. That's how they do it. All of these Freemasons gotta go on the chopping board. This is how they do it. You have to understand, and they already know it's coming. Public humiliation. All of them gonna go to it. Pay attention.
Allegations against them in statements. Those new claims of old offenses only made possible by the New York Adult Survivors Act, signed by Governor Kathy Hochul last
Look at
year.
this right here, people. A man in a drag coming to your rescue as a female. This is what the world is about. A lot of people never understand. This is how they do it. Males playing females and standing up for females. They're mocking on you. Listen.
Expired at midnight, November 23rd, Thanksgiving.
Wow. November 23rd. All coding. Wow. Unbelievable.
Governor Hochul in New York State did was say, you know what? Just for a year, this will be the middle ground, so to speak, to allow these claims to come forward, but not open the barn door, so to speak, to allow all claims to come in forever.
Wow.
The Adult Survivors Act.
Wow, you don't want to open the gate forever. You just open it temporarily. Yes, so people can sue other people for old-time shit, supposedly. You believe that, people? That's not right. Where did they come from with these laws? Who behind it, people? Wow. Listen.
Open a one-year window for victims of sexual
1
abuse
year.
to file lawsuits in civil court against their abusers,
See that?
regardless
Civil.
of when the alleged crimes took place.
Survivors have 1 year
Listen.
to take action.
It doesn't matter if it was your coach,
Your cab driver,
Listen to them,
your
people.
doctor.
And look at these people. These are the ones who do the commercial to convince you. And look at them. All of them 100% fake. No doubt about it. These are the ones who control your life. Any direction it head, they drag you there. Look.
Take action.
it doesn't matter if it was your coach.
They're playing
Your
gays.
cab driver,
They're
your
playing
doctor.
drags.
But the law had further reach, bringing forth thousands of claims of abuse exposed.
Bam! You see that what I tell you? Thousands abuse come to forth. Yes, a lot of people come out. Listen. And like I said, because they use the Puff Daddy, yes, the story get big. So everybody gotta hear about it so they can file their claim. Listen.
If it was your coach,
Your cab driver, your
Cab
doctor.
driver, your
But the
doctor.
law had further reach, bringing forth thousands of claims of abuse, exposing systemic malaise across society, from spas
Listen.
to airports to hospitals, even prisons.
There you go, people. So why they didn't come out from day one? Why they need a law? Why you have to pass a law to dig this up right here? So anybody could have called out anybody. That's what you need to understand. It's not gonna be going into the person that got called out favor, period. They just show you with the Puff Daddy settle out of court. This is how they do it, people. It's for you. It got nothing to do with those sodomites they put on the table.
There are many people
Wow,
who were
this sodomite have to show up. Benjamin Crump. Unbelievable. I told you already, people. It's a programming. Listen.
afraid to bring sexual harassment
Eagle on the
claims
shirt,
against their
Freemason.
harassers
It is.
because of the power dynamic that existed.
Civil rights attorney Ben Crump's
Look at
legal
this.
team claiming it made more than 1,700 filings against New York prisons.
Yeah, that people 1,700 filings against New York prisons. You see that? Yes, so they opened the door for 1 year. Pay attention.
It's such an ordeal for them to finally come forward because they are so distrustful of the system. They think that they have no voice, they have no power.
Crump represents Mia Wheeler, one of those alleged victims. I spoke with her last year.
It is hard to make a positive...
And that's a man in a drag right there they call Juju Chan. Nobody dumb here. You're sleeping on these people? You better wake your ass up. Time to get up and understand what's going on around you. It's too much deception, and if you sit in it and soak, of course you're gonna be destroyed in it.
Around when you are being subject to sexual abuse, it plays on your mental, it takes your focus off of everything.
Wheeler says she was in her 20s when she was sexually assaulted repeatedly by a prison guard in New York's Bedford Hills Correctional Facility.
Okay, so you was locked up in there? Listen.
Past my cube if nobody was there and it was a mealtime, he would come in and peek in and say, hey, you know what time it is.
What did he mean by that?
That it was time to have sex or time for me to perform a sex act on him.
It's bullshit, people. So you want to tell me that they have a isolated part in the prison for that? Come on, people. So he come to your direct cell and harass you and have sex with you there? No, people, this is bullshit. 100%. The prison full with people. How can they say these things and get away with it? Again, listen.
So a time for me to perform a sex act on him.
Part?
Tell me about how this affected you.
Physically repulsed and turned off. But during the acts, just having to tune out. I just wanted it to be over. The only thing I knew is that as long as I come home, I can bury it. Get out of prison, get off parole, and go on with your life. That's it.
Wow,
now,
this is bullshit right here, people. So I'm saying, you never said nothing the whole time? And even after you get out of prison, you still never tell nobody? You still never report that supposedly police that rape you in there? Unbelievable. New York gotta make a law for you to come out, and now you're gonna cry. Unbelievable. So the government give you a helping hand to call out these people that did that to you? It's dumb. 100% dumb. And like I say, they own the music industry, and that's what they use to kick this off, just like they did with the Me Too and all those Hollywood characters. Move.
What filmmaker has had 5 movies open #1 at the box office in the last
Listen this right here, people. As I keep my foot on the Hollywood neck, no doubt about it, because that's the root of deception. That's what they use to spread the venom on the masses. Now, this Tyler Perry right here, a lot of people sleep on him. Every time I mention him, somebody come and say, oh, Mag, he's not Hollywood. Tyler Perry is not Hollywood. You're dumb as a damn rock. There's nowhere else to describe you. You're stupid. How you think he get on the scene? This is how they do it. They can separate them all they want. We know 100% what he is. It's a Hollywood character. He do everything in Hollywood. All the movies, all the shit. He comes from Hollywood. You would have never known Tyler Perry without Hollywood. Period, point blank. So stop being dumb. Now let me show you right here who is the Tyler Perry in this supposed to be Prime, that they got Prime movie coming out, or a documentary with his life story. Let me give it a bam.
What filmmaker has had 5 movies open #1 at the box office?
Okay, got 5 movies open up #1 in the box office. You know what box office is? Okay, it's the same movie industry, the same Hollywood. You ever seen with an award? The same. I'm asking you a question, man. Don't be dumb. You ever see the Tyler Perry with awards? Okay, where did he get the award from? Okay, go in the fucking Hollywood and you will see his name there. Walk of Fame style. In a star on the floor. Okay, so what you telling me? He's not Hollywood. How did he debut #1 5 movie in the box office? Move.
4 years. Spielberg, Tarantino, Scorsese?
Yes.
No. This record belongs to Tyler Perry.
There you go. Of course, he outdo all the Hollywood puppets. You believe that? Steven Spielberg, another sodomite. You outdo him and you're not a Hollywood character? Come on, people, don't be stupid.
This record belongs to Tyler Perry.
There he is.
How do you feel right now, sir? My problems, a lot of things in life as I float above it.
As you could see him put up the Freemason hand sign right there. Remember how he come to the table. Just like you forgot how the Kim Kardashian come to the table in the name of a porno. This one come drag queen style, dressing up like a female. And believe it or not, he look better or more convincing as an old lady than a man. It look like a masked up character right there, tricking the dumb masses, but he's here to fool the black people. That's why they do it like this right here. Put him on, make him big, give him a studio, big old Hollywood studio in Atlanta, because that's where they send all the black people. Yes, famous rappers coming from there, and they send Hollywood, they make a Hollywood down there. This is what they do, all set up to keep you in a box.
That's just from childhood.
Look at him, he's a faker,
so
people.
every moment's like you're okay. You're safe.
He's a faker. No pictures that they show you telling you when he was a baby or show you when he was a baby or a little kid. All fake shit for the dumb masses created by Hollywood. He's just a faker. 100%.
It's just emotion. It's just feeling. It's love.
Emmett Perry Jr. was his birth name. He changed his name to Tyler Perry because he had an estranged relationship with his dad.
And Tyler Perry is 33 in numerology right there on the money. Listen.
I just could not understand how this man could look at me and hate me with such passion.
Listen.
He had some horrific experiences that ultimately led to the characters he created and the imagination that he had.
Wow, what a dumb shit. And this is how they get you to attach to these sodomites. So he played these roles to make the comedian type of vibe, to give you entertainment. And most of those shit, any one of them he give you, it's not really comedy. Like I tell you, comedy is a deception. They make you laugh, but they're actually putting something different in your brain. Because you're there laughing, you don't get it. They poison your subconscious mind. Now they're trying to tell you that the Tyler Perry been through some trauma. That's why he played those characters. What a dumb shit for the masses. Remember, that's what Hollywood do. It's about deception. Bam. Look at this.
We were so broke. We used to share burgers and talk about these great dreams.
They were so broke, they used to sell burgers. They used to share burgers, I should say. Don't believe them, people. All of these Hollywood sodomites, especially if they're black, they're gonna give you these things that they've been to. How they was dirt poor. And now, bam, they on the top laughing at you. You believe it, people? It's a fake shit. 100% in a devil earth, a material world. This is what they give you about rocks to riches. It's a fake shit. You're reaching for it? You better wake up. Those are devil puppet. You can never get where they at. Wake your ass up with a bat.
As all these people tell me what I would never be.
Ooh, these people that tell you what you would never be is bullshit. Every one of them have the same story, people. People used to tell them they can't make it. It's a fake shit. Wake your ass up and tell me what you did to make it different from the rest of the people because you've been through trauma. It's because you grow poor. Most of the people grow poor, still dirt poor, B.
Nobody said what I could be.
What a dumb shit.
The thing that's amazing about Tyler is he broke every
He's a
rule.
faker.
A studio executive said to him, black people don't go to the movies. They were just...
Go back.
The thing that's amazing about Tyler is he broke every rule. A studio executive said to him, black people don't go to the movies. They were...
You're gonna send back black people to the movies. Like I tell you, anything they want black people to get caught up in, they put on a puppet in the name, in that same name. Just like a lot of people was straying away from politics. So they bring you the Obama, and then bam, every black man, black people involved in politics. All because they put somebody black to persuade you, or somebody supposedly be black. This is how they do it right here. Tricking the masses, keep you in the dumb
wrong
box.
on every count when it came to Tyler.
Tyler was making hit after hit,
Listen,
and finally,
hit
people had
after-
to wake up.
He making hits after hits. Where, how? All Hollywood people. They're the one who put him on. Straight up for the black people deceptions. Like I say, I told you about him long time. There's no way you can do the abomination and call yourself a man of God at the same time. You're dressed up like a female the whole time. And then at the same time, you're saying that you're a man of God and the people still buy it. It's an abomination, people. How can you buy that? Wow, unbelievable. Those are devil puppets.
My mother said, don't you ever let anybody tell you who you are. You know who you are. I can't
What is that about?
I think you crossed the line.
Somebody should tell you who you are. You're dressed up like a female. Wow, unbelievable. That's what your mom tell you, so you're dressed up like a woman?
What I will not
Look
do
at
is
this right here,
change
people.
because some critics think it's not art.
What a dumb shit for the masses.
Do not play him small
Unbelievable.
because he is not just some lucky Negro
You
turned black.
hear that? Bam! And of course, he's not some lucky Negro. And guess who advertising him? The Oprah character. The Oprah bring on everybody to the table. This is how they do it, people. And it's the same kind of vibe with the Tyler Perry. Remember, they're playing black. So they capture the black people. Those are the people they're deceiving the black people. You have to understand. That's why these people on top show you that they're millionaires and they're the richest black people so they can brainwash you. Look at that sodomite named Oprah. I already told you, born a man. It's a man in a drag. 100%. And when they go deceive you, they deceive you to the core. You understand? That's why they give you a man playing a woman right there. And of course, he put on all of these puppets. He'd even bring these rappers to the table, bring these Dr. Phils and the world, and all of them brought to you by Oprah after they make that puppet, give it a big talk show and everything, and it bring the Tyler Perry also to the table. Wow, unbelievable. And you tell me it's not Hollywood? There go your alley right there where it come to. They have to use Oprah to big up these sodomites and bring them to the table.
No denying the
Gail,
talent
another
and the power
gay
of
man.
Tyler Perry.
He paid attention to an audience and people ignored.
Wow. And there go the dummies right there. Yes, they got tricked by Tyler Perry playing black, playing an old woman. What kind of shit is this, people? How can you be famous dressing up like a female? I already told you. That's what Hollywood is about. They're going against the creator 100% in. With every sodomite they bring, they're going against the creator. That is the plan. That's why they dressed up like woman and they man. The Tyler Perry show you, that's what make him big. That's what put him in society now where people can listen to him. That's what make him a billionaire. Move. So yes, Hollywood sell you sodomism and every agenda they have on the table. Now take a look at this right here. Bam! Now look at this character right here they call Taye Diggs. Supposedly be movie star. He's in a lot of TV shows now, but in the popular movie called How Stella Got Her Groove Back. You remember that? With the man in a drag, Angela Bassett. Pay attention right here. Look at this character. Dressed up like a woman. I guess he playing Madonna. Look at this right here, people. What is going on? I already told you, don't trust the music industry or the movie industry, Hollywood. You can't trust them. They're all the same, but you have to understand it's for your destruction. They bring you these sodomites just for the brainwash. Once you believe in them, so first of all, if you believe in this character, which a lot of people already buy into him, if you believe in him, girls like him, oh, he got muscle. Look at these short hands, people. And I'm going to ask you a question. Where is his penis? You don't get it, people. How can a grown man wear this? You don't get it, people. All of them is fake. 100%. There go the Taye Diggs. Just like I show you. The Tyler Perry make it in the business by dressing up like a female. Tell you he's a man of God. Right there doing the abomination for the devil people mocking on you. Pay attention to this sodomite right here. Look at this. All of them is into it. Everybody. Remember, Jamie Foxx dress up like females. All of them do it. Remember that he play Wanda. Look at this right here, people. Pay attention. And all of them look like they shocked. They all do it. It's a part of the rituals in Hollywood. Where is his damn penis, people? You tuck it? You gotta understand this, man. This is a wicked world you live in. You're buying to Hollywood. You come tell me that you're awake. Are you dumb? Somebody go tell me, oh, he's an actor. Actor what? How much can they pay you to dress up like a female and do this? As a male. They can pay you money to do this. You better wake your ass up, like I said, it's softening up your mind and your brain to accept these things. You got to understand the world is done, Sodom and Gomorrah style. Take a look at this right here. Look at this, people. How do you get a grown man to do this? Wow. Wow. I'm shocked, people. I'm 100% shocked. And by the way, when they show you this guy before, supposedly he was blacker than this. All of a sudden, look at him. They all fake. 100% fake. Don't trust Hollywood. And later on, they come and tell you this one molest a woman. That's how they do it. Remember, the Puff Daddy also dress up like a female. All of them do it. That eating out the devil's pot. What is this, people? Unbelievable dumb shit. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. No man do this. No man. You can't tell me shit. And I know the new world tell you that to be a real man, you have to have some females in you. It's bullshit. You better wake your ass up. They're turning all the man right there into this. Because you see this sodomite do it. It's cool, right? You don't get it, man. This is how they brainwash you and lead you into Sodom and Gomorrah. The destruction of the world is on. Look at this fucker, man. Wow. And look what they're doing, people. The same supposedly devil movements with their hands. That's what they're doing. You have to understand. And they're acting like it's a joke. No joke here. Sodom and Gomorrah in plain sight. Wow. 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 And one thing you have to remember. The person who do this song originated, Madonna, is a man in a drag. You see that? I'm telling you, man, the world, wow. You don't want to have kids in here, man. You don't want to have no youths in here these times. I'm just telling you. It's a wicked place, man. You know, you have to pay more attention to the youths. You have to dedicate it to keep them away from these things. Else they're going to grow up poison. They're going to grow up upsetting the world, people. I know people from old school people, like, you know, in the 60s. And they buy these already. They buy these things. I was thinking that, you know, the younger people that going to grow up in it and kind of like, you know, don't understand what was before. But the old people, the older school people buy into these things. They say, oh, he just an actor and he just playing around. No, people, this is wrong. This is wrong. So you're dressed up like you're showing the whole wide world that you are a sodomite and you are a part of the sodomite ring. As a matter of fact, we already know once you're in Hollywood, eating out the devil's pot, what happened. So hear me, people. When you see this right here, it's not a joke. It's not a coincidence. It's not them playing around. It's a big programming. You can't get a man to do this in real life. It's not a real man, or it is a sodomite. Look. There you go. Wow. 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 Look. Go back again. Hold on, people. Look at this right here. Hold on. Look at this. What? Don't act like... What happened there? I'm done. I'm going to leave this shit alone. These are all sodomites on TV, people. It's time for you to wake up. Don't trust none of them. As a matter of fact, cut them off. All the Hollywood characters, cut them off. Don't let them come and tell you, oh, Puff Daddy, and you get up into it. Cut them off. All of them is sodomites and the masses here to bring you down in Sodom and Gomorrah, the end times. I'm gone, man.